Well, I've got more news on the passing of the Arizona SB1070. I woke up this morning to find pictures of Al Sharpton, New York activist is called, Reverend Al Sharpton, here in Phoenix to protest the law. And he says that racial profiling is going to result no matter what happens. There's going to be racial profiling. Then Danny Glover is here too. And what is more, our Phoenix Suns who are in the playoffs are protesting. And people are divided about that. Some are saying basketball players should stay out of politics, but they believe that they should, according to the news, that they should register their protest, which was led by Steve Nash, who's a Canadian. I guess he's sensitive to issues concerning people from other countries. And I also got news that my cousin's son's school was in lockdown because police were raiding and dealing with a drop house in the neighborhood where over 20 illegals were being held hostage by their coyote for more money. Now, illegals are usually brought here by their coyotes in vans, maybe 25 people stuffed into a van. Now, how they get across the border, I'm not quite clear, whether they walk across the border and then they gather together and get in a van, or whether the van brings them across the border. But at any rate, however they get across, all too often in the news, we have people raiding the drop houses where the illegals are. And that's still happening. That just happened, just now. So the illegals are ignoring the law. Coyotes seem to be still ignoring it and are still bringing people across the border. So, and we also have Mary Rose Wilcox, who is a Democrat and a longtime Maricopa County supervisor in the news protesting the law, which I would expect since she's a Democrat. And she's been our supervisor from the west side where I lived for 20 years, back when I was there. And I've been away from there for about 12 years, so she's been supervisor for a long time. So we've got these politicians, we've got famous people, we've got basketball players all getting involved, and we've still got the illegals coming across and coyotes holding them hostage for more money, and police trying to deal, people in the neighborhood call in. They're always calling in saying, well, they think there's a drop house over here and over there. Won't they come and do something about it? And things like that. So as far as I can see, we still got the problem. And what do you think? What do you think about basketball players getting involved? It looks like a lot of people are trying to capitalize on the publicity.
Can I interject a thought here?
Yes, please do.
Now, again, I'm back from the East, all right? Very few Mexicans in the Midwest. But, as you probably will know, we have a lot of black people, okay?
Yes.
And we went through this before. Now, racial profiling, I would guarantee that 99% of black people that I know, that I've lived next to and talked to, never came here on free will.
No.
You get the picture here?
Yeah, right.
I mean, they didn't come here because they wanted to come here. They came here for, we don't have to drag all of this up. But the point is that today, we talked about it before, when American whites, Anglos, whatever you want to call us, won the war but we still let them come across, and then we made them legal because there were jobs for them. But now there's no jobs anymore. See, now it's just welfare rules.
Yes, yeah. Well, there are no
And
jobs. There are not jobs for
There might be a
Americans.
little drug dealing going on the side too. I don't know.
Yes. Well, I'm still mad
Well, you know,
because
a coyote is a job.
that's a
very
job.
nasty
That's a job.
but it's a job.
a job, and I'm still mad at all of the being terrorized for all those years on the west side because people were trying to get in drug activity, supplement their income any way they
It's a
could.
job.
Sell drugs on the side. Welfare doesn't
You don't
cover
have to
too
pay
much.
tax on that either.
But so it's just make money however you can. Make money, a little bit of money, and so, but all the violence that went with it, I'm still mad at. I'm still mad. Think I had to be terrorized for 20 years because of all the drug activity, all the guns, all the violence going on. Now,
Still
these
is.
basketball players don't live in these neighborhoods. They don't deal directly with the illegals that come.
Now wait a second.
They are not in their neighborhoods.
Wait a second. Now, if you, and I don't mean to be derogatory here, but if you look at the percentage of basketball players who are not white, I'm not trying to be facetious or anything like that.
right.
You think a lot of these guys didn't come out of the projects and didn't come out getting shot, and I hope like hell they can get someplace different, and so
you bet.
are they going to
You
make some
bet.
comments?
You
Of
bet.
course they are.
Yes, but I think that still,
But Steve Nash on the
black
other hand,
black issues are not the same
no, of course
as the
not.
illegal issue.
They're not.
And I'm sure that they're thinking, well, racial profiling, that's a horrible thing. I hate that. They have a lot of emotion about it. But, we haven't even, the law hasn't even, nobody's even been hurt. And yet we got not yet, as far as racial profiling is concerned. But now, we've still got a lot of people that are getting very, very upset about racial profiling, and we've still got the problem of illegals, violence to do with drugs. We still got that problem, America.